Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I'm not exaggerating here. It's been a while. But anyway, uh, I'm here as sort of an apology video and, a fulfillment of my promise. A bit late. Not a bit, a lot. But I'm finally here with a new review. A review of this guy right here. The Super Minipla Megazord. And honestly, this thing has about the quality of a high-grade model kit. When it's combined. When it's not combined, it's a bit lower grade. I don't want to be generalizing, but that's the best I can do. It's basically all the figures not as good as a high grade. Altogether, as good as a high grade, maybe even better. But anyway, for this video, I'm going to be doing all of them. And then the second video, I'm going to be covering the tank mode and then the Megazord mode. You're going to see the full transformation from tank to Megazord. This thing is kind of a hassle to transform, considering you have to basically combine 5 figures into one. But once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad. So anyway, here is the T-Rex. As you can see, he doesn't look bad. Of course, the stickers and decals aren't great, but stickers are rarely ever good, especially on high grades, because they don't really care about the stickers. They just throw the stickers in. But anyway, this thing is not bad. He's got fine articulation for what he is. He's got a sort of hinge joint on his tail, a single hinge joint. The rest of his tail just moves like this, but that's more for the transformation, of course. And his arms, they're not great either. They're kind of stiff, actually. Like, they're very hard to move. Like, you have to actually put a little bit of effort into it. His feet, they're probably the best articulation because they're on a ball joint, so you get a lot of degrees of movement, but no pivot. A small pivot, but not too much. His knees bend, again, more for the transformation. A lot of the articulation and posability of these figures is going to be followed by, but that's for the transformation, because that's what the posability is for. He doesn't have a great spread of his legs, and his head moves, but when you move it, that happens. His chest pops out, so that's a bit of a design flaw. You can see his little Megazord head. So anyway, as you can see, there are 2 peg holes in his back, and they go to these things right here. These are his little cannons, and honestly, they're awful. They're not great. Well, in the sense that they're awful in that, one, they're barely even, there's no paint on them. They're just pieces of plastic. Can't even chip them. And also, when they fit on his back, I say fit, but they don't fit. Like, if you put them on, they're way too big and they're way too close together, so they can't move, and you kind of have to pry them off as well because your fingers won't be able to wrap around them. But honestly, the T-Rex is fine. It's fine. If I were judging it alone, this would probably be a more lower end figure. His eye stickers are peeling. This is not great. But honestly, considering the end product, this doesn't seem as bad. Next is my second favorite. I'm using favorite loosely, and that's the Smilodon, or the saber-toothed tiger if you grew up in the U.S. Now, this is okay. They have functioning wheels, but for some reason, one of the wheels on each leg is a sticker. I don't know why they didn't just, give us 4 wheels. All of its legs are articulated. You can move them back and forward. Head is, of course, can go up that far, but that's, again, more for the transformation. His tooth just fell off. Tail moves in, again, more for the transformation. He's got a little butt plug. That's, again, for the transformation. This is going to be a main theme. It's that these figures have articulation, but it's only for their transformation. This is the Mastodon. No posability in its legs. You can move its tusks left and right. You can kind of move its trunk, but be careful. It might snap off the peg. And that can open up. I'm going to get tired of saying it, so I'm not going to say it. You already know. You can piece it together. Next is, of course, the Triceratops. Triceratops, not much. Move its horns, move its tail, move its tail cannons, and you can move its head up. And then there is this not so beautiful bird. This thing is not great. As you can see, the stickers are peeling mainly because it's so goddamn hot here in California. But you have pretty much, you can wing flap, you can do chicken motions with its head. That's about it. Of course, it folds in. It just fell off. Yeah, these things, you can't handle them too roughly, like with every kind of model kit, because they can fall apart pretty easy. Like that gets less of a problem when you transform it, of course. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Of course, it can fold in, you can fold the wings. That's the wrong way. You can fold the wings in, make it look like the chest piece, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, next video. But anyway, all these guys, they're not great as individual figures, but that's not what it's supposed to be. You aren't just gonna buy the Tyrannosaurus Zord or the Smilodon Zord. No, you're gonna buy all of them because they'll eventually become the Megazord. And as you can see, look at them. They look actually pretty alright together. All together like that, they look great. Like, they all fit together pretty well. But anyway, this is the first video of 2, because I'm not going to give the tank mode its own individual video. That thing is just going to go from tank to Megazord, because that's a pretty quick transformation. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. The video is going to be posted. The next video is going to be posted within an hour of this one. At least I hope. If I don't lose, motivation, which I'm gonna hope I don't, because that's what happened with the last time I took a sort of really long break, and I really don't want that to happen again. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys will forgive me, and I hope to post the next video within an hour. If it's another 2 hours, then I ask for forgiveness again. But it's also that maybe something just went wrong. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in about an hour.